It will be the man himself, Crocodile.
Yes! Happy. Obviously, it's no surprise who I will kill threat, right? It continues looking for aggression. And when he falls behind, it looks really silly. Even here, he had a couple of overextensions.
Youngjae play a hyper, fast farming. But Clozer, Aurelia, we didn't get the Akali, we get the Aurelia. I'll take it. Look at him, look at his face. He's like, oh, I'm locking it in.
Heck yeah. As that is LeBlanc, so
that's what I want.
Certainly fighting some fire with fire here.
Oh, the Lulu is what they go for. And, okay, don't hate it. Is Fiora for Doran is a statement pick as well.
That would be a lot of fun. Small sword into gigantic sword.
That'll be all right. This does, like I said, allow Doran and Chovy to just play their own, or rather, pretty good lead early for Doran as Lospa. Whoa.
Yeah, he's going to get exhausted immediately.
He just wants to make sure that Doran won't be punished by Croco up here while he's trying to actually shove these waves through. Because look at how aggressive Doran is being, and he's allowed to because of the 2 wards. You see the ping right there immediately from Croco. He's like, I'm up. Like, they just repeatedly ping it. Like, where is he, where is he, where is he? Now he's there, they ping it. Okay, he's on Gromp. Coming online, and now Doran's back here trying to force this ult out, but he has to also CS, so kind of tricky here. He's going for it, though.
Grand Challenge comes out. Let's see whether Doran can catch up to him. The Ghost is
opportunity to now go elsewhere as Chovy is just trading so well against Clozer. Really given so much coverage. Steals this scuttle.
Steals that one away. Moonfall comes in. Knock up. As we can see as well, he hasn't been able to out-farm, as that is a decent stun there onto Chovy. Kale going to move on in. That's a wild growth.
She can go anywhere. She can get out of anything.
Oh, okay. Youngjae in a bit of trouble here, trying to turn it now onto Croco. Possibly going a little bit overly aggressive. The Extendo Ray comes through there as well, as Ice has to immediately flash himself out of the way. Solar Flare comes down. Keep Liv Sandbox sorted out. Dove, we know that Herald fights in Tryndamere. It's a dangerous time for anyone facing down from the gentleman that can make himself invincible. As okay, it's a great Solar Flare there from Lospa to start this one up. Could be an opportunity though, but no, doesn't quite work for Liv Sandbox. And now Lospa trying to walk out. It is going to be the Undying Rage to get some work done, as over the wall goes Dove, but it's to his death. As now, Clozer trying to dash around this one, but it's not going to work. Doran, he's got a better lunge, and he's now chasing after Kale. This is what we wanted to see from Gen G. Kale's going to get taken down. Chovy grabs that kill, and meanwhile,
ultimate Diana ult, the one that you want, the big one, the fat one, and it's still not enough because we're in the early game and she hasn't scaled up yet, and they don't have their AD carry here. So even though they try to lock Croco down, he turns around here, gets the big ult. It's massive how much damage they're hoping to do here, but then where? We don't have an AD carrier. There's actually no follow-up here. They put Dove onto Lospa, and you trade your top laner for a support here. And it's like, I get the idea, and I know you've got an ult in the choke point here, but you just don't have the damage just yet in this game, unfortunately, Liv Sandbox. Gen G are way ahead at this stage in that department.
Yeah, and it was 4 for 2 in the end. Rift Herald large
for him here too.
Yeah, Clozer trying to sidestep some abilities right now. Solar Flare is going to land right on top of him, but he tanks things up quite some time. Vanguard's Edge comes down as well as Clozer trying to dash through this one. They are going to pop it. The Zeri's picking up kills as well. Ice will be taken down, however, as Ruler just snipes him, and he gets back to work on the Dragon. It's all business for the Gen G 80 carry. Not going to be able to secure that one. Chovy picks up the eye as well, distorts, mimics, gets away as that's a Moonfall. It's going to connect. Fair bit of damage there as Croco goes down extraordinarily low. Maybe this Diana just hasn't scaled enough yet, but it's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Chovy starting to pop off as Ruler keeping Dove at arm's length. He's going to get exhausted. It's a double kill for Chovy.
We're so far behind. We have to make this fight work, and it wasn't the right call, and it may have just cost them the game because this may be the last nail in the coffin here. As this is another fight here that, unfortunately, at this stage, you're not at a point where you can actually win this fight without better coordination. As Ruler hits a really nice ult here, and look at where Ice is on this fight. Like, he's back there with Doran and Chovy. That's not where he wants to be, but he's low range, right? As you mentioned, this is a big problem. And the engage here is nice with the Diana ult, but Croco is dead on arrival.
And he did no damage with it whatsoever. It was like straight into a Leona. Who just heals it all back up again. Speaking of healing, the Grand Challenge comes through as well, and even Extendo Beam doesn't do anything, Wolf.
They have the exhaust on the Aphelios too, which makes it so much easier as Clozer's in trouble.
Yep, speaking of grand challenges, as Doran's going to dash around, grabs himself all the healing once, and just tidies up.
Inhibitor, so you're lose-lose.
Yeah, that's a great Solar Flare from Losper as well. As the Moonlight Vigil comes down, Croco is out of here.
But she's going to teleport back with a new item. I don't know what she bought.
I don't know, but it's killing Dove real fast. Oh dear, we need to put the items back on again so we can see just how disgusting.
Win by 1,000 paper cuts with this 8,000 gold lead.
Well, Losper, thankfully, he has Eclipse this time. He'll mimic his way out before the Polymorph actually comes through, as that's a decent Moonfall. Ruler's going to flash out of the way of it. Crescent Guard is brilliant from Youngjae to break this one off. Ruler as well, landing the Moonlight Vigil. Ice trying, I mean, he was doing stuff.
Dove had
None
to
of
ult.
it actually hit.
Like, no ult for Croco, no health for Croco.
There is a teleport available as, oh man, Croco almost just dies. Chovy does a lot of damage right now, and GEN G just pushing them out as soon
Now he's like, well, maybe I will. They all just get by him. He is coming over here to look for Kale.
Yeah, there's the grand challenge. He's issued a challenge against Lulu. That's not very fair, is it? As he's going to riposte. Okay, let's see whether they can actually lock him down. He does take a lot of damage. Oh no, that's the double kill. Tries to get out of the way of all of the skill shots and does so. Youngjae bounces on top of this area. It's a double kill for Chovy as well. And Kale is in fact the only one left alive. What?
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, ha-ha, Skippy, you jerk.
Well, I know the Carpet Space loves to say that was a game of League of Legends, so they better say it after this one.
Yeah, this has been a game of League of Legends. This was a Nexus, and GEN G will go to a game number 3 up against Live Sandbox. A much better look here. They just needed to shake the rust off with the new composition. Check out some of these post-game stats. I do need to correct myself just a little bit. The entirety of GEN G did have contact with Peanut, who did test positive, but...
나도 보이면 그냥 공 박을게. 세리. 다이애나 마크 중이야. 다이애나 존나 빠졌고. 다음에 좋아. 나 다이애나 볼게. 다이애나 노플. 나 넘어가 볼게. 나 넘어왔어.
끝났다.
나 한턴 빠질게. 나 미드로 갈게.
해자. 바텀으로 미드 바텀으로 가자. 나이스.